What is up, YouTube? This is week 6, UFC 310, Pantoja versus Asakura. We are at $279.65. We are going to go for number 7 in a row. Parlay 7 in a row without missing one. That's pretty good. So on my last video, I said I might give out a PFL parlay so we could bet on. But I was taking a look at that, and yeah, those odds, the risk to reward on the ones I thought were going to win was just not there. And I just didn't trust any of those other fights. And sure enough, man, a lot of them were pretty yeah, the competition is just not there. I don't know what they're doing over there at PFL, man, but yeah, they're not doing it well. They have a lot of money, and I guess they can make all these mistakes. But yeah, believe me, if Dana White was running that place, he'd be firing a lot of people. Let's just put it that way. And one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna just make a video, give you guys a parlay for the sake of making a video and for the sake of giving out a parlay, and then me not bet on it. No. That's not what I'm all about. If I ever give you guys a parlay, it's because I'm betting on it. And if I don't have the confidence to bet on something, I don't expect. I wouldn't want anybody else to do it. That's pretty messed up and unethical. So, anyways, yeah, no more PFL, man. They need to get their shit straightened out up there. Yeah, man. And then their biggest, I mean, I could, there's so many things I can say about them, but it'll turn this video into like an hour video. So let's just move on. Okay, so UFC 310, Movsar Evloev versus Aljamain Sterling. Yeah, man, I like that one. I like Movsar. Yeah, Aljo, he's pretty good. You got to remember, he's gone up in weight. He was pretty much ran out of the 135-pound weight division because everything that's going on down there, and he was pretty much forced to go up to 145. So he was matched up against Movsar. Movsar is pretty much a better version of Aljo. The only and everybody knows why Aljo became champion in the first place. That illegal knee, and then he couldn't continue, and then he got his Academy Award and a world title. Not good, man. But you know what? To each his own. So yeah, I think Movsar takes this one. I don't think Aljo beats him anywhere. He's not gonna submit him. He's not gonna outstrike him. He's not gonna out cardio him. One of the reasons Movsar is so well for that weight division is because he doesn't cut that much weight, and when you don't have to cut that much weight, it allows you to keep your cardio up longer, and the pace and the grappling that Movsar keeps, you need that. You need to have incredible cardio, and he does. So yeah, I think Movsar takes this one. He is a minus 285 right now. So we're going to parlay him. I think we're going to parlay him with Joshua Van. I like Joshua Van. He's going up against Cody Durden. Now, Joshua Van, as of now, he's a minus 165. So the only thing that causes me to pause on Joshua is his age. He's 23 years old. Everything else, man, is good. His takedown defense is good. At 23, every time you see him in the octagon, he'll be a better version of himself. And yeah, he got knocked out against Energy, but yeah, man, Energy, man, he's good. And the reason he got TKO'd in that fight was because Energy was able to use that length. He would, that reach advantage was key. And Joshua Van at 23, 22 years old, I can't remember how old he was when he fought him. You think you're invincible when you're that age and you're that good, man, you think, you know what, you can take it, and he found out, that he can't. So that's the only thing that gives me pause on Joshua Van against Cody. And Cody Durden, at 33, I believe, years old, he is a true veteran of the sport. He's very good, but he's not as talented as Joshua Van. In the stand up, Joshua is he's gonna pressure, and he's gonna get more of the oohs and ahs, when it comes to striking. Um, and Joshua is gonna be able to fend off most of the Cody Durden takedowns. But even if Joshua does get taken down, he'll pick himself right up and then continue the pressure, and eventually either knock him out or get the unanimous decision. The only thing is, like I said, is his age. He still has a lot to learn, but that's where his coaching comes in, and his coaches need to at the end of each round tell him what he's doing wrong, and hopefully Joshua, because he has a loss now in the UFC, he'll maybe he'll be okay. I gotta listen. I just can't do things my way anymore. So yeah, we're gonna parlay him with Joshua Van. Now, like I said, so if we were to parlay Movsar Evloev and Joshua Van at a minus 285 and a minus 165, that would give us a plus 117 parlay. We would bet $50.65 to win $59.24. Now this week I'm going to do something a little different. Because this one is one of the riskier parlays. I'm pretty confident in Movsar, but Joshua, like I said, his age, man. If Joshua was 27 and Durden was 33, the same age, it would be a no-brainer, man. Joshua all day, because by 27, Joshua will have so much more experience, and he would have gone through so much things that, yeah, man, he'll get it. He'll get it by then. But right now he's still learning. The talent is there, but it just has to get through his head. So what we're gonna do this week. So what we're gonna do this week is we're gonna have a choice. We can do Movsar Evloev, and we could parlay him with Pantoja. But if we do that, so Movsar Evloev is a minus 285, and Pantoja is a minus 250. That would be a minus 112 parlay. So if we were to bet $50.65, we would win $45.14. Now, in my opinion, that's a little bit of a safer parlay, because Kai Asakura, who is the guy that's going to be challenging Pantoja for the title, he's never fought in the UFC. And I've never been high on these guys that are first time, that come in first time in the UFC. So while Asakura is a very talented fighter, he's fought the lesser talented fighters. So he's had an easier path than a guy like Pantoja, who's fought killers. One of the other reasons also is because Asakura, he fights in a ring. Now, if you've ever been in there, fighting in a ring and fighting in a cage is completely different. It may not seem like it, but it is. I don't want to spend 10 minutes explaining the difference, but believe me, there is. And it takes a while to get used to it. It's not something that you do it a couple of times. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Nah, man, it takes a while. When all those Pride fighters came from Pride over to the UFC, when the UFC bought Pride, man, all of them will tell you, yeah, man, it takes a little getting used to. Once they got used to it, yeah, they started having success. But at the beginning, it was rough. So, anyways, what I was thinking of doing, we could do Movsar Evloev and Joshua Van a better parlay, higher a 117. We get a better reward. Or we could do Movsar Evloev and Pantoja. That would be a minus 112. So we could decide to win 59-24 or 45-14. If anybody in the comments wants to comment, what they think, even if I just get one comment, one person say, hey, let's take the safer route, let's do it that way, then we'll do it that way. But if somebody says, nah, man, scared money makes no money, let's stay with Van, then we'll stay with Van. I kind of want to see what you guys think. I want to see what kind of people are watching his videos, and then you don't have to go into detail, just a tiny little as to why. And if nobody responds, then on my next video, I'll just give out the official one. So anyways, hope all you guys had a good Thanksgiving with your families. And yeah, man, let's keep doing this. Let's keep doing this thing, and let's keep getting closer to that 1,000. Let's keep the winnings, going. Well, see you guys on the next one, man. Take care. Late.